20 goons and the ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation, don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a sold-out Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the New York Jets and the Cincinnati Bengals. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Listen, hot, lady.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Stop.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
We play to win.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
SOS, SOS, SOS.
Back to Mixon on first down. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Here you go. 93, 52, 93, 44, 44. Here you go.
And now to the air. Dalton. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
There we go.
A.J. Green.
There we go.
48 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Bullock good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mike 5-2, Mike 5-2.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
On second down now. It's Bell. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
Yes, sir.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it, brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that really well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And he'll be out right at the 35.
That's it,
No
baby.
catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here.
Hey, watch that. Hey,
Ball
watch
up
the
to
ball.
the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Here's Bell. And he goes out right around the 39. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson.
Check down.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
What's up?
6 to Mike, boy. 50.
Lady.
56. Shift.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. Anunwa's got it, complete. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Man up, D. Man up.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And some room to work. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down.
It's funny, partner, Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back. But now, I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, second-round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the first. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a second and 13.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Kill.
This is Bell. Now Bell hit. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown.
Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble here. It really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that'll make the score 14-0. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Bell. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, Preston Brown, brings him down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Time.
No, check that. We got Mike.
Delaney. Night, sweetheart.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. He finds his target. It's Crowder. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That was a first down.
Mike 52. I got you, Puff. Check nickel.
Hey, check 20.
Hey, 80.
On 1st and 10.
Watch the ship.
This one caught by Crowder. The completion good for 3 and it's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey,
That first down completion only netted him 3.
Right here,
Second 7. Now Bell. A 1-yard gain there following the 40-yard pickup on first down.
Everyone got 4 down.
Darnold down to throw. And it's caught by Herndon. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Chris Herndon, 56 yards. As they now on the board here in the first half. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that'll make our score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tab and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things up.
Gain 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Check. Watch 54.
On second down, here's Mixon. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hands up, lady.
Mike 54.
Bound to lose 1.
Mike's 5'4. Mike 5'4. Mike.
Fakes the give to Bernard. Dalton. And that will be incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. So they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. 9 good yards there on the run, and now 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's see what you got.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Got an open man. It's a noon one. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll run it with Bell. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short.
Let's go! Let's go!
He didn't get there. By Jordan Willis.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull together.
It's Mixon on the counter. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, baby!
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Rip right, rip right. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". Mike's
Dalton. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between.
Right there, 54,
and created
right
a
there,
foul.
right there.
Heavy.
It's our field. It's our field.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Shift. Nice.
So Dalton now. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Mike's 54.
Heavy.
54. Wild Bill.
Here's Dalton. Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A.J. Green. as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will. I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? It'll be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
From the 24, Darnold on the catch. It's Crowder. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So, boy, that's already the third they've burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the fourth quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Set to kick off.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This is taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. Check, 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 check. Here we go.
Again, it's Bell.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
Here's Darnold. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Williams. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. First possession in the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the ball door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So now they have to contend with second and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
It's easy work.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
54, Mike 54. I got you. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby.
2 by 2. Move. Here you go. Can.
Kill, kill. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Despite only needing one, Dalton throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. And he's on with his third touchdown pass of the game. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class is starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. And it's scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
61, Matchbox Light.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Darnold looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 23.
First down, New York.
Mike 6. Mike's 56. 60.
On first down, Darnold.
Double up.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Carl Lawson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down.
Let's get off the field, D. Watch the edge.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Now Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The sack by Jordan Willis. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up against the quarterback.
And this one is right down Broadway. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. Want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Bengals drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to play the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
1st and 10 at the 32.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Push him back. Push him back.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hot! Green 18! There you go. 93, 52, 93, 44. Hands up!
They'll run here with Mixon. And some space here. That burst good for 20 on the first down.
Let's go.
And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, being able to give the ball to a big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Hot! Lead!
53. Army.
Got a man open, it's Ross. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Regular.
Hey, here we go. Watch the
Regular.
pass.
Second down, Mixon. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Let's go,
So
defense. Let's get out
third
the field,
down,
defense.
they need to get to the
He's checking,
28 for a first.
Crash.
Hey!
Mike, 57. Cut. Watch the twist.
Dalton now to pass. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Adams. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter.
He's crashing. He's checking.
And it's Darnold. Going right side here, and that's complete. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
52, Mike, 52. Hey, here I come. Here I come.
Darnold on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he takes it all the way down to the 22.
Let's go.
And they will finally get to him down at the Bengals 22. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and any running down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, backside guys, that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable game.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Here's Darnold. It's caught by Garcon. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a carry here for Orleans Darkwa. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't it? It's not like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. He has been an integral part part of the offense all season, and now in the playoffs he's carrying it over. Had the touchdown last week in the wild card game. Now his second TD of the playoffs.
Showing some consistency, and that's something that we have to keep in mind about the playoffs, because we often think you have to be spectacular in order to win. I think consistent is what you're looking for. That can get you to the finish line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Here's Kevin Huber now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. They'll be down at the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about the opportunity.
They'll go again with Bell.
Run!
Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell, 78 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. Brought down around the 16 or 17, showing some tough running there. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
At the 17-yard line.
I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Watch the backer.
There you go, 368.
Check 99.
Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
We're going to set.
Watch Mike, watch Mike.
Oh, 80.
Get him.
They'll run on first down. Bell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
We're going to set.
52's the mic, boys. 52.
Let's make these babies cry on the way.
They'll keep it on the
Make these babies cry
ground.
on the
It's
way.
Bell. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Check safety, check safety.
Now a handoff. Running left is Bell. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. The kick by Bryant is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he's going to put that one through the post.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one. Whether you're able to get into field goal range, or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is, because there's so much hard work, effort. You mentioned the hope to go on and maybe play in the big game itself. Well, let's see how they handle it, though. The offseason is going to be a long one for them because it's going to eat their heart out watching other people continue to play. But can they come back the next year and find it in them to make that same run again and maybe find a way to advance?
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.